Alright.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordin delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well
He just
under
got
pressure.
here!
There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Ashley Williams, she's stationed on Horizon.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew. I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after her to get to you.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most
Not really
warning
looking
we've ever
forward to
had,
doing this in
Shepard.
first person.
Good luck.
Let's see if it's easier or
Joker,
harder
set
than
a
it
course
was
for
in
Horizon.
first.
I've got to go see the Professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The Professor to a millionaire and his wife. This is a very brief conversation.
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
The briefest conversation we ever had with Mordin. Billy, why are you always so interested in hanging out with me? And wanting to play when I'm busy?
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Why is
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Chief. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you. Run!
I never did explain how she got out of that. I'm thinking ways to change this to make more sense in the fanfic version.
Assuming control. We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
What? We're on. What? The hell? Oh, because we frickin' have the other guy. And we meet immediately. Okay, in that case. Spoilers, kind. Oh, for frick's sake. Okay, the cryo blaster. Yeah, I forget what the frick they're called. For insanity playthrough? Well, it's not an insanity playthrough, but the Factor Beam, which I don't have yet, so. I don't have that either. I don't have the Black Storm either, so, shit. It is found during the mission horizon, so. Oh. Okay, you're just with us. That's fun.
We're groundside. Morden, you sure those armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confuse detection make us invisible in theory.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
Oh, damn it. There goes our ammo. I should have just brought Morgan.
The ship is disrupting communications.
We're on our own now.
I'm not gonna include the whole mission.
Over there!
Really?
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden Prime.
The Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
I'll take it.
The only conversation I'm actually going to focus on here is the conversation of Ashley for the fanfic, so... This is another one of the moments from the game like, I could use some work. My memory's going. Alright. Made it completely. Congratulations. tell you, I would have started streaming earlier, except but
What?
Huh? What the fuck? There's another fucking video? I need the damn. Why? I have too many frickin' tabs open. I think Nexus has some connection issues because we should be getting like without the. Okay, now the tab's muted. I just muted it suddenly. Okay. Sorry about that. What the hell? Is it? What the hell? Where the frig are we supposed to go? What the friggin' kind of bad game design is this? Or am I just a moron? He's both. It's poorly designed and I'm a moron.
These things used to be human. The collectors must have turned the colonists into husks. No, the Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. I don't see any of them here. The collectors already had the husks. They took the colonists alive for something else.
Tally, quit talking to yourself.
Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
Probably something horrible. I don't even like to think about it.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
At least we can still kill them.
The collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Okay, Shepard. I'm ready.
The door open now? Just incidentally?
It's just like Freedom's Progress. The entire colony. Gone.
Oh, we're going this way.
Incoming!
About third person view it is the cover system, I think. Because, like, at least for sniping, it's not good for sniping, because, like, I can only get a good view of the battlefield through my saber scope. I mean, I managed to make it work somehow, but still. Okay, I wish I had a way of getting out of cover without switching automatically to the sniper scope.
Shields down.
Combat drone ready.
That's it.
Must be some kind of stasis field. They're frozen, but still aware.
They've been like this a long time.
I might as well just share my solution to Ashley just appearing out of the blue with no explanation as to how she got herself de-stasis. I mean, there's two potential solutions. One is to just say she found a way to not get stasis, which is highly improbable. The other way is that we find her stasis and we just establish that Morden, in addition to having this upgrade to our shields or our armor, that he has like a means to counteract the stasis effect. Just that it wouldn't be useful by itself. Because if any of us get stasis, we can't exactly use it on ourselves. Like, it's enough to remove the toxin from to flush the toxin from your system once it's there. But someone needs to be able to inject the toxin. It's not like, it doesn't, in other words, it doesn't grant you immunity by itself. It is simply a counter agent. So we find her, inject her with the stuff, and then the scene continues more or less, well, less actually, than the way it does in the game.
Deploying combat drone.
You cannot resist.
I can. Just give me a bit of time.
I am limitless. A bacteria.
No, mankind is the virus, and you are the cure. And I am the cure to cure. I am Neo. try to actually,
You will not stop me. My attacks will tear you apart.
oh, come on.
I know you feel this.
There we go. Okay, I guess he's dead. Some harbinger you are. Maybe she got in here of him? I don't know.
Company. Get out here,
Which is
now!
quite equally unlikely. Police are dock workers.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
You had to hear them trying to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there was swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
We should be able to figure it out. Just tell us where to find it.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm
Why
locking
are
the door
sunglasses,
behind
like,
you. I'm not taking any chances.
Clipping for a skull.
Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
I think this is Neil. Yeah, this is
I will direct this personally.
Oh, come on.
Attack. I know you feel this. Face your annihilation. This body does not matter. Progress cannot be halted.
This walrus cannot be halted? You are the walrus? Could you?
Hurts you. Attack. Is fragile.
Damn right it is. Why'd you pick it? Damn it.
Combat drones away.
Lock shield.
Oh, for frick's sake.
This should come in handy.
I thought we'd run across more of those frozen colonists. The collectors must have taken them to their ship. We're running out of time.
I mean, a good sniper nest if I actually manage to get up there.
This piece of extra content is known as perhaps one of the best
What the hell?
DLCs in the Mass Effect trilogy, and because of that, a lot of newcomers to the Mass Effect universe have probably missed out on the simple fact that you don't have to play through this DLC. But since Liara's role as the Shadow Broker is so...
For frick's sake, why are there so many damn tabs? Is there a way to just mute Opera altogether? I mean, seriously. Okay, there's a mute other tabs. I think that's basically mute all. Okay. What? Of course. Of course I can't say. Why would I be able to say?
Away!
Taking fire.
Oh, come on! Ah! Ah! Am I gonna need to disable the third person mod just for this fucking mission? Why are you T-posing, Hayden? Really? Hate test.
There's the transmitter.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
EDI, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Once the collectors see what we're doing, we'll be in for a fight.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Direct intervention is necessary. I know you feel this.
Nothing's faster than Jatiga Boss Paws.
You cannot resist. We are the beginning. You are the end.
Bypassing failsafes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold the defense tower.
Combat drones away.
We are the harbinger of your destiny. I know you feel this. Focus on Shepard.
Hold on. Just ignore me.
My attacks will tear you apart.
Combat drone ready.
the best position that I seem to find, because it gives me a good view of the battlefield.
Get ready. There's got to be more.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-batteries at 40%.
Reinforcements. Yes, we got their attention.
Kill 1 and 100 will replace it. Assuming direct control.
Go get him!
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Seeking targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
One down!
Get ready. There's got to be more.
Isn't actually covered, but it functions as cover. Hey, yep, there's the thing. I don't know what it's called. But it can fly! It can fly now!
Edie,
It
we
can
need
fly
that
now.
system online.
Look at that. Whatever it is.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control. Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Think faster than fatigue of pause. Try something else.
There we go. That wasn't so bad.
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I did my best. You just hid in your damn bunker.
Don't blame yourself, Shepard.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Shepard. We all did.
You sound angry.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? We had something, Shepard. Something real. I loved you. I thought you were dead. I almost... How could you put me through that? Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now? Tally 2? I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. How could you just turn your back on all of us? You betrayed the Alliance. Anderson, you betrayed me.
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Ash, can't you see what's happened? You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
I can see you won't listen to reason.
You show up after 2 years and tell me you're working with Cerberus. Sounds like you left reason behind a long time ago. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. Goodbye, Shepard. Just try to be careful.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
And that's what I'd like to quit now and go write the freaking fan section. Because, like, it's fairly well written, all things considered. It's just that, like, me, as an autistic person, and Mel, as an autistic person, would not let it stand that way. Like, not from their sister. From another master, to be more precise. Like, it's like an adding blood relations that don't exist. Like, it's not that much of an alternate universe spec, okay? For the record. Like, as an autistic person, I hate misunderstandings. And so does Mel.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
What are you doing in your carrier?
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
Every breath you take.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
Something on your mind?
No, just... there's a good chance we're not coming back, even if we get it done. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
What was the Special Tasks Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
The genophage was a terrible mistake. It nearly destroyed the Krogan and their culture. Now they have a chance to recover.
Naive viewpoint. Krogan too dangerous to allow unchecked birth rate. Look at Krogan rebellions. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
I doubt you told many people about this, Morden. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
That doesn't go anywhere.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
We've been through a lot. I wish we could have had more time together.
Do you have strong feelings for her?
Ashley's an incredible woman. I didn't like saying goodbye.
I'm sorry. Parting ways with someone so close is never easy.
Well, that's easy.
I appreciate that, but I'll be okay.
Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Operative Taylor would like to see you over in the armory. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Those archive messages. Unread messages. Both of them call each other a bit of a clique. Hold the line. Hold the line. Do I have anything else I can hear from Tally until her loyalty mission is unlocked?
Did you hear that we are sharing our deck with a Krogan?
Well, ain't that peachy?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What can't you do for me?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Engine is absolutely filthy! It never gets clean! I mean, I think she's worse than Care Bear. Alright.
Hey. Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
What?
You
No!
don't have to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay, maybe we'll talk.
Just say, damn it, I want.
Maybe not.
We're not. I suggested that we want to sleep with her at any capacity.
Hey.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more. I'm not.
Something you don't. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through
I could
all
be
this.
genuine.
I have eyes and I have history. You'll back.
I'll bite.
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know,
Okay, because of the
good
friggin'
ones. Some are for things I've
camera,
lost.
we can't
Those aren't your
skip.
business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not? You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife.
Seems like you
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on.
Tough.
They helped me. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first.
They sound like selfish.
I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me.
I have to go.
Wait, are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
That's a little closer to what Mel would say. And I guess Melody too. I think her Melody. Jackie's not her type. At least in terms of like relationship material.
Shepard?
Just checking in. Making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Grunt. Rex. Shepard.
Shepard, Commander.
I'd like to find out more about you.
Topic.
When we took you aboard, I noticed you have a piece of N7 armor welded to you. Where'd you get it?
It was yours. When you disappeared, we were sent to find you. We began where you first encountered the heretics.
Eden Prime.
After the old machine's attack, it was heavily defended. We were discovered. This is the impact of a rifle shot.
How many other Geth were sent out to find me?
We are the only mobile platform beyond the Veil. Organics fear us. We wish to understand, not incite. One platform was judged sufficient.
You've been looking for me for 2 years?
We visited Therum, Pharos, Novaria, Vermeer, Ilos. A dozen unsettled worlds. The trail ended at Normandy's wreckage. You were not there.
Were you waiting for me?
We had no intention to, but organic transmissions claimed your death. Our path was unclear. We sought consensus.
What did you do?
We recovered this debris from your hard suit.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics, those that took the old machines as gods.
All kinds of organics fought Sovereign and his Geth allies. Why am I so interesting?
You were the most successful. You killed their god. You succeeded where others did not. Your code is superior.
Why were you trying to contact me?
You opposed the heretics,
okay,
those that took the old machines as gods.
The Geth are listening in on our transmissions?
Organic life reacts to stimuli in unpredictable ways. We wish to learn.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from the Batarian homeworld, formed the face of a Solarian goddess. Without waiting for verification, some declared it proof of the goddess's existence. Those who noted the lack of proof were attacked. The arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars and found they did not exist.
It sounds like you're running experiments on us.
You are sapient life, but not like us. If we can model organic behavior, we can comprehend the Quarian creators. We do not understand their judgments in the Morning War.
What's the Morning War?
The conflict between the Geth and the Quarian creators. The war fought at the dawn of our intelligence. It concluded with the departure of the Creator migrant fleet.
What do you mean by stimuli?
We placed a fabricated story on the extranet that a certain arrangement of stars, viewed from without waiting for the arguments taught us much. The experiment ended when a Solarian cult tried to purchase colonization rights to the stars.
That doesn't explain why you used my armor to fix yourself.
There was a hole.
But why didn't you fix it sooner, or with something else?
No data available.
We can get into Mass Effect 3, we can use the...
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father's tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life, and she's going to get it no matter what.
Did your sister's family know about this? Are they okay with being relocated?
They know nothing. They're completely uninvolved. Normal. I told Cerberus, and they're coming up with a positive reason to move the family.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
Say me.
Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
Okay.
I should go.
Of course.
I should go.
Jacob wants to speak with you.
Okay.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
We got the upgrade from, I should need to get upgrades for everyone, don't I? Or
What's
from...
this area of the ship?
Not sure if I asked Samara about upgrades.
Shepard, do you have any suggestions about using some of the resources we've gathered?
I believe I can use some of them to increase our fuel reserves so we can explore further. Shall I tell you what is required?
Show me what it would take.
Ryan has an upgrade or Jacob has an upgrade? I don't think they do. That's worth checking.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
Okay, well, I guess I can't talk about anything else.
Commander.
Well. We should have upgrades. Probably a probe upgrade, I imagine.
Shepard, Commander.
I have questions about the Geth.
Specify.
We need every advantage if this mission is going to succeed. Is there any technology the Geth can share with us?
Limited code development is approved. We need to access your FTL system to download relevant data.
EDI, let Legion through the firewalls for a minute.
Very well, Shepard.
Shepard.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Hey, I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the Collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a Collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The Collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Alright.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh, David. For frick's sake. That's... Duh. Can't use the Geth sniper rifle? Huh.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlight that may have information on him.
Did they really initiate this?
I knew a bar out on the front, not like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? Well, aren't you sweet? You're in the wrong place, honey. Strippers' quarters are that way.
Show me yours, tough guy. I bet mine's bigger.
Impressive. So, you're here to fight then?
You can say that.
Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
Yeah, you know enough to get yourself killed.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, Woody!
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Yep, Paragon.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Okay, alter our appearance, so we're stuck with the side glasses that are somehow hooked into our face.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground. But he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in.
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
That's goddamn suicide.
Pretty much. But you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Kathka. He'll tell you when to go in.
I better go find Sergeant Kathka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
In's gonna be easy. Out's gonna be a bitch.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Alright. There's a bunch of things you can do, many of which will take 5 seconds of your time. Just leave a like, or subscribing or following. Other things that are more involved, I'll leave a comment. You can also check out our socials, Patreon, but of course these things are completely up to you. And regardless, I thank you very much for watching, and until next time.